Now on 18 Eyewitness News.
The Farmington School Board begins a nationwide search for a new superintendent. Also, Farmington drivers will see some sign changes soon, and a 114-year-old historic gazebo will get a makeover. All of these stories are coming up.
More spring-like weather is on the way for southeast Missouri, but we also have winter weather on the way. We'll have all the details coming up.
Coverage you can count on. This is 18 Eyewitness News.
Hello everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Fred Dawkins, and here are the top stories that we're working on for you at this hour. The Farmington School Board is beginning the process of finding a new superintendent of schools. Board President Angela Hahn tells 18 Eyewitness News that they have contacted the Missouri School Board Association to get some expert assistance in their search.
And that man is Jerry Waddle, and he is a very seasoned Missouri State School Board Association person, and he will help us to find the right person for the job.
Angela says the board has outlined to Waddle the kind of person they feel would be a good fit for the district, and she says they hope to wrap up the process quickly.
We're trying to be very on top of things and very proactive. So hopefully in the next couple months, we will have located a person who will be appropriate for us, and certainly by March or early April, we hope to have concluded our search and found the right person.
Angela says a nationwide search is underway to find Farmington's next superintendent. And now Dustin Kopp is here with a look at our first forecast. So far for the weekend, not too bad.
Good evening, Fred. Good evening, everybody. Looking at current conditions throughout southeast Missouri at this hour, we're seeing temperatures right now in the 30s. Not a bad evening at all, just a little bit on the chilly side. So if you're going out and about, make sure you put on your coat. Clear skies at 7 p.m., 31 degrees, 29 by 9 p.m. Clear skies at midnight and temperature of 26. Well, how long will this spring-like weather last? Well, it's not going to last long, but we'll give you the details coming up later in weather.
Earlier this week, we reported on the death of an Illinois man and his two young sons due to hypothermia in Reynolds County. Park Ranger Don Henson at Clearwater Lake says it doesn't take long for hypothermia to take effect.
You know, experts estimate that half the drownings are actually caused from hypothermia other than the lungs filling with water. And, you know, hypothermia can take place in water below 50 degrees and happen in 10 to 15 minutes time. So we're just trying to educate the public on the effects of hypothermia and to be careful when you're on the water.
Henson says to protect yourself from hypothermia, you have to prevent body heat loss.
If you find yourself in the water, do not remove your clothing. Try to stay as still as possible because movement releases the heat from your body quicker. And just tuck up into a survival position and hopefully someone come and rescue you soon.
Henson says once the person is out of the water, replace their wet clothes with dry clothing and insulate them from the cold ground. Farmington drivers should keep an eye out for changing road signs in the city. At last week's City Council meeting, Ward 4 Councilman Joe McMillan reported the Public Works Committee will test a sign change for an intersection near Springbrook Park.
And we discussed a 90-day trial for a stop sign at Don Street and Hawthorne. There's currently one on the northbound lane, and the southbound lane isn't controlled, so just to clean up that intersection so there won't be any accidents, cause any harm to people not paying attention.
McMillan says they're changing the yield sign on Weber Road near the Potosi, Market, and Karsh intersection into a stop sign.
It's essentially used as a stop sign right now, so just to make it a clear defined stop and adding the painted stop bar, we think will help alleviate some of the traffic trying to get through the light and also just make it a cleaner intersection.
McMillan says although they discussed reworking the intersection, they're going to leave it as it is for now. A man who called Poplar Bluff Police Tuesday afternoon to report finding his parents brutally beaten is now behind bars for the assault. 27-year-old Matthew Jenkins of Poplar Bluff is charged with 2 counts of first-degree domestic assault and armed criminal action. Captain David Sutton with the Poplar Bluff Police Department tells 18 Eyewitness News during the investigation, Jenkins' story showed inconsistencies.
We interviewed several people throughout the afternoon and evening, and late in the night, Matthew Jenkins admitted that he had been the one that struck Vicki Jenkins and Carl Jenkins in the head with a baseball bat. Sutton says it seems a family dispute may have triggered the attack. I don't think there was a specific reason. There was an argument earlier in the day. He and his mother were arguing, and I think that set it off. Court documents show that Vicki Jenkins was hit 2 times in the head and Carl Jenkins 4 times in the head. Matthew Jenkins is being held in the Butler County Jail without bond. And when we come back on 18 Eyewitness News, we'll tell you about a makeover for a 114-year-old gazebo. That story coming up only on 18 Eyewitness News.
For 15 years, Heartland Furniture and Appliance has been the leader in price for Restonic bedding. Whirlpool built Crosley appliances, Frigidaire appliances, sofa sets, recliners, accent furniture, and White's metal detectors. Same-day delivery with no waiting. We are fast becoming this area's leader in the home furnishing and appliance business. Need a little cash? Payday loans are available in each store. We'd love to have you come see us at one of our 3 locations on both sides of Main Street in Piedmont, Business 60 in Dexter, and next to Current River Ford in Donovan. Heartland Furniture and Appliance, 223-3200.
Let it wash you this morning. Oh, the blood of Jesus shed for me. What a sacrifice that saved my life. With the blood, it is my victory.
How can heat also be cool? When it comes from targeted induction technology, which uses electromagnetic waves to quick heat your pan, boiling up to 40% faster, while the surface around it stays perfectly cool to the touch. It's faster, hotter, and, well, cooler.
Hi, Bob Seabaugh at Seabaugh Furniture and Appliance. Come and see this and other great features and benefits that will amaze you. Now on sale at Seabaugh Furniture and Appliance in downtown Fredericktown.
You're watching 18 Eyewitness News with Fred Dawkins and Chief Weathercaster Dustin Kopp. 18 Eyewitness News continues.
The gazebo on the Iron County Courthouse will be getting a makeover. Presiding Commissioner Don Brzezowski says the county received a $10,000 grant from the Edgar Foundation to restore, preserve, and protect the gazebo.
Finial work, the woodwork, that is beautiful, detailed work at the top of the gazebo is just rotten out and been painted over and over again, falling apart. There's some roofing issues, cedar shakes that need to be replaced, so that's largely, and then repainted, those are the 3 main issues.
Brzezowski says they're hoping to have work done by June or July.
Well, the wood has been ordered for the fretwork, and the gentleman who's going to do it has a wood shop in town. It's going to be a winter project for him, and then we're hoping to start refurbishing it in April or May when the weather gets good enough for that, and then after that's done, we'll paint it and put the roof on.
You may recall Iron County received a $22,000 grant from the Edgar Foundation last year to replace the cupola on top of the courthouse. Well, it looks like folks attending this spring's graduation at Mineral Area College will enjoy the ceremony in air-conditioned comfort. MAC Business Manager Rusty Strawn says the project is moving forward on schedule.
North area and the south area, the ductwork is in. They got to enclose that yet, or it doesn't show, but they enclose the ductwork in. The new heating and air conditioning vents that shoot down on the floor, they're installed.
Strawn says the 2 old heating units on the west side of the building have been removed.
The 2 on the east side, as you come in off the main doors, are still hanging there to be used for heating until such time the new one can take charge.
Strawn expects the new heating and air conditioning unit to arrive sometime in mid-March. Well, Friday marks the return of one of the largest farm trade shows in the region. It's the 27th annual Ag Expo in Poplar Bluff. Program Director for the Butler County University of Missouri Extension Center, Phyllis Flanagan, tells 18 Eyewitness News that this year's expo features 118 exhibits plus events for the whole family.
Agriculture seminars both days, entertainment, petting farm. We do have our live cow milking demonstration, toy tractor pedal pull contest in 3 different divisions, and our Ag Expo beauty pageant on Saturday morning.
Phyllis says the expo has grown tremendously over the past years.
We started out as a little fundraiser, and it's become a great way for us to showcase agriculture in the region and show how important agriculture is to this area.
The Ag Expo is set for Friday and Saturday at Poplar Bluff's Black River Coliseum, and admission is free. Last year, more than 12,000 people attended the event.
How long will the spring-like weather stick around? I'll give you all the details coming up next in weather. We'll be right back.
When someone comes in a Mineral Area's emergency department, our focus is giving them the best treatment in the quickest manner possible. We track every single patient, sending the doctors information before they even walk in the room. We have dedicated X-ray and CT equipment in our emergency department. We don't have to waste any time running all over the hospital. We know that minutes count in an emergency, and you can count on ER Plus at Mineral Area Regional Medical Center.
With extended hours, let the UPS store pack and ship your gifts.
Hi, I'm Steve from the UPS store in Farmington, Missouri. Me and my staff would like to wish you and yours a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Now, here's your Storm Tracker 18 weather forecast with Chief Weathercaster Dustin Kopp.
And welcome back. Let's take a look at weather headlines for southeast Missouri. We're going to be seeing some changes here in the area. Warmer air is in place for your Friday and even much warmer air for Saturday, but much colder air moves in for your Sunday and next week. And it looks like sunshine will be sticking around for a while, especially during the cold days. 31 right now in Festus, 32 in St. Genevieve and Fredericktown, Ironton at 35, 33 in Van Buren, and 34 right now in Poplar Bluff. Currently we have clear skies and 33 degrees. It feels like 27 out there. Current dew point 21 with 60% humidity and a north wind at 7 miles per hour. Today we saw clouds in the area. We'll essentially get those out. For your Friday, we'll see plenty of sunshine. Not a bad day at all as temperatures warm up into the 40s. But for tonight, it's going to be on the chilly side. Clear skies, low around 19. Other area temperatures in the 20s or upper teens. So it's going to be a chilly night, so bundle up if you're going out. But tomorrow, we're warming up nicely. 49 here in Farmington, south wind 10 to 15. Plenty of sunshine. Other area temperatures. Some area temperatures could be in the near 50-degree mark, but we'll see mostly those temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. 55 on your Saturday, mostly sunny skies, mostly sunny at 35 on Sunday, down to 24 on your Monday, but back into the 30s for Tuesday and Wednesday. By Thursday of next week, we're at 51, but cloudy skies. It may produce a little bit of moisture here in southeast Missouri. As we get closer, we'll fine-tune that. Saturday, again, mostly sunny, high of 55, low of 24, 35 on Sunday with mostly sunny skies. There's check out with Storm Tracker weather forecast. More details located at KDKZ18.com. Just click on the weather tab. We'll be right back.
Today's 2-minute tour of Missouri starts in Jefferson City, where pro-gun control state lawmakers filed legislation which would do on the state level one of the things President Barack Obama is proposing on the national level. Representative Stacey Newman of St. Louis wants background checks required on all gun sales, even private sales by individuals. She acknowledges that as a member of a minority party in a conservative, largely anti-gun control legislature, the bill may not even get a hearing. Former Missouri U.S. Senator and Representative Jim Talent has a new part-time job. Talent has been appointed to the U.S.-China Economic and Security Review Commission. The group focuses on China's military spending as well as on trade, with an emphasis on America's ballooning trade deficit, averaging nearly $300 billion annually since 2011. The chairman of the Missouri Republican Party says he's conducting a nationwide search for a new executive director. Ed Martin said Wednesday that he's already received resumes from people in Virginia and New Mexico and is looking for whoever is best suited to serve as the party's CEO, even if that person is from outside Missouri. Lloyd Smith stepped down Tuesday after 4 years as executive director. And make no bones about it, Missouri loves its dogs. A survey shows the state is 4th in the nation in dog ownership, with almost 46% of households owning a pooch. Missourians have less love for cats, with about 32% of the households owning felines, which doesn't crack the top 10 in cat ownership. And a police officer is getting credit from colleagues for helping make quick work of a burglary case. The officer was coming home late Wednesday morning when he noticed someone inside his own house looking out. Kansas City police said the officer parked up the street, walked to his house, and then held one burglary suspect at gunpoint. 2 other suspects ran but were quickly taken into custody. Investigators said the burglars apparently picked the officer's home at random and were looking for weapons and electronics. And that's your 2-minute tour of Missouri for today.
I'm Stacy Johnson. The best time to start thinking about Social Security isn't when you've already got gray hair. It's long before that. Want to have a more comfortable retirement? See what's just ahead on Money Talks News.
Your health is brought to you by Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy of Deloge, where caring for you and about you is our business. From taking time to explain your medication, offering a caring touch, to a full line of medical equipment, supplies, and diabetic shoes. We'll help you understand your options and assist you with Medicare drug plan enrollment. With a comfortable waiting area, convenient drive-through, or free delivery, caring for our neighbors is our business. Your locally owned Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy, just off of Highway 67 at the Deloge exit.
Social Security. It's there to help you in your golden years, but you should actually start planning for it much earlier. Money expert Stacy Johnson explains.
Ask a retiree about the importance of Social Security, and you'll probably get an answer like this.
It's important to me, sure. Anything, it's better than getting a bill for $1,600 a month. That's what they pay me in Social Security. So yeah, I spend it.
Basically, it doubles my income for my pension.
So Social Security puts a little gold into a lot of golden years. Best way to do it? Max out those monthly Social Security checks. It's something you got to think about long before you start getting the snow on the roof, because there are things you can do now that are going to get you more money later. Tip 1, understand how Social Security works. For example, they start by averaging your highest 35 years of earnings. If you've worked less than 35 years, you're going to have years that show 0 earnings. So you want to try to get the full 35. Tip 2, know what you're going to get. Now, the more you make, the bigger the benefit. But today's maximum is still just over $2,500 a month. Not enough to live on? Then you better start saving. And then there's when to start taking that Social Security. Sure, you can start drawing Social Security as young as 62, but waiting can really pay. For every year after your full retirement age that you wait, your benefits can increase by as much as 8%. That means that by 70, you could be getting a third more, and that's permanent. And while you're waiting, get married. If half your spouse's benefit is more than all of yours, you can take that instead. How do you know what your benefit will be? You hop online and use a Social Security calculator to get an estimate. It uses your actual numbers and estimates how much you'll get depending on when you start taking it. Bottom line, Social Security isn't rocket science, and boy does it pay to understand it long before you get older. That way, that retirement is going to be looking a lot brighter. Want more information on Social Security and how to get more from it? Just go to moneytalksnews.com and do a search for Social Security. For Money Talks News, I'm Stacy Johnson.
As Stacy said, he's got a lot of information and links at his website. To get there, just go to our website, KDKZ18.com. Click on the Money Talks link under the Lifestyles menu. As of January 1st, federal law says 75-watt light bulbs can no longer be produced or imported into the United States. Retailers that still have them in stock can sell them until they run out. Have you ever wanted to create your own light bulb? Jason Lindsay, aka Mr. Science with Hooked on Science, shows us how to create a light bulb by using a few ingredients from around the house.
My science helper over here, Brenna, and I have a pretty cool experiment. We're going to show you how to create your own light bulb. Brenna, have you ever wanted to create your own light bulb? Yeah! How about you? You can, and all you need are a few ingredients from around the house. Give me a quick 5 for science. Don't break my hand. Oh, whoa, good gravy. What we have in front of us is a toilet paper holder. Attached to it with masking tape is our alligator clips right here. You can get those alligator clips at your local department store. Bridged between the alligator clips is a piece of 0.7 graphite for a mechanical pencil. That's the graphite that works the best. Brenda, what do you have there?
6 batteries taped together?
Yes, 6 batteries taped together. Let's put those right down here. I want you to hold the toilet paper roll, and let's make our light bulb work. We're going to close the circuit. Are you ready? Wow, that's getting pretty bright there. Look at that. Creating your own light bulb, and the filament just broke. Learn more at hookedonscience.org.
Just go to KDKZ18.com and click on the Hooked on Science link under the Lifestyle menu for this experiment and others that might get you and the entire family hooked on science.
And coming up in sports, I'm going to have a report on the semifinals of the Black River League tournament. 5 Cardinals file for arbitration, and Mizzou uses a balanced attack to beat Georgia. It's all coming up here in sports.
Tips to make you money delivered daily. The totally free Money Talks newsletter. Sign up now and get my money makeover video, a $50 value, as my gift. MoneyTalksNews.com.
Attention, Accutane warning. If you have Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or inflammatory bowel disease, it may have been caused by the acne drug Accutane. Accutane victims have recently been awarded millions of dollars. Do not delay. There are time deadlines to file a claim.
Call the Rely On Group now to be connected with an experienced attorney. There is absolutely no risk on your part. You don't owe us a penny unless we are successful.
Call the Rely On Group at 800-698-3105.
If you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, call now to get the new talking meter. These new meters are more accurate, they're easier to use, and the best news is you don't have to prick your fingers anymore. Arriva makes it simple. They bill Medicare directly. There are no upfront costs, and they deliver your supplies right to your door for free.
For more information, call 1. This is Sports Zone, only on 18 Eyewitness News.
The 76th annual BRL tournament continued on Wednesday evening in the girls' side of the bracket as Clearwater got past Bunker a final of 44-38, and Van Buren crushed out South Iron a final of 56-36. So now the girls in the championship game of the BRL tournament will consist of Clearwater and Van Buren. That game will be at 6:30 on Saturday, as Bunker and South Iron will now play for third place Friday at 6:30 p.m. You can hear every play of every game of the BRL tournament on Kickin' Country 105 and watch live video of all the games in crystal clear resolution at KDKZ18.com. All 5 eligible Cardinals filed for arbitration on Tuesday. Third baseman David Freese, closer Jason Mott, and relievers Mitchell Boggs, Mark Zipchinski, and Edward Mujica are all eligible to have their salaries for 2013 set through the arbitration process. Remarkably, the Cardinals have not gone through the arbitration process with any player for more than 10 years, and they intend to finalize deals with each player in the coming week or two. A balanced scoring attack propelled 17th-ranked Mizzou to a 79-62 win over Georgia on Wednesday night. The Tigers got double-figure scoring from 5 different key players, including Ernest Ross, Jabari Brown, Keon Bell, Alex Oriaki, and Tony Criswell. And the Blues have locked up the NHL's reigning general manager of the year with a long-term contract. Doug Armstrong has now signed a 5-year extension, which will take him through the 2017-18 season with the club. And that's a day in sports. Fred and Dustin, guys, it's back to you.
Thanks a lot, Aaron. Let's take a quick check of that forecast for the rest of this evening. Clear skies at 7 p.m. temperature 31 degrees, 29 by 9. By midnight, a temperature of 26. That does it for 18 Eyewitness News tonight at 6. Newswatch is next, and don't forget to check out our website, KDKZ18.com. We'll see you tonight at 10 o'clock right back here on 18 Eyewitness News.
Do you see news happening in your neighborhood? Email us at news@kdkz.tv.
Coming up tonight on KDKZ Channel 18.